Hey, welcome to my day one with Minecraft. I really don't know what I'm doing in this game since it's really my first time trying, the world building genre. All I've done so far is I've set up my account, and yeah, I mean let's go ahead and start. So, as far as world building, what can we do? We have servers, friends, worlds. It looks like we can probably try to create a new world. Um, New world it is. And from what we can see here, there's a bunch of templates that we can, stem off of here. Since I'm not really that much familiar with, a lot of how this works, we'll go ahead and just go with this option. And I assume, yeah, so we can, here we can specify a lot of the different modes, and it looks like we can also set a difficulty. I mean, since I'm fairly new to this, right, I'll go with maybe like a noob setting, easy. I expect that means a lot of the enemies that we see maybe do less damage. You know, you know how it goes. And then game mode, from what I know about this, right, there's a survival mode and a creative. I'm looking towards the survival one where we actually have to do something, put an effort in order for us to be able to survive in our predefined world. And the world name, we'll just go with something basic. Let's see. Let's go with main. World preferences, starting map is turned on. Bonus chest. I really don't know what that is. Player permission when joining from invite. A lot of these settings I probably won't tinker with just yet. Let's stick with infinite. I think flat sounds pretty boring. And old is pretty boring as well, right? Seed. Let's go with arcade. I think seed is what, sort of, it uses that as a variable to create that world, right? All the different parameters that it needs, and I assume it uses some sort of a randomization technique here. Simulation distance, I assume this is sort of like the draw distance sort of thing, with game performance. Let's stick with 10, just because of the fact that we are, streaming from PlayStation 5, so we have less of a performance issue. Although I have no idea how it would perform on a PS4. World options, friendly fire. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that anytime soon, considering that we're not going to be inviting anyone as of yet. Show coordinates. Again, a lot of these things are fairly new. I have no idea what I'm doing with this. Respawn radius. So I think we've kind of customized all that we can so far. And again, sort of blind gameplay here because I have no idea what I'm doing. So during online play, you may be exposed to chat messages. Sure. So hopefully this shouldn't take too long. It looks like it's generating the world, loading a bunch of stuff, and here we are. So, I mean, fairly a very big world as you can see here. And I'm not sure if we take fall damage or not in this game. It looks like we do, because I did manage to lose some hearts, or at least, and now it's recovering. So thankfully we do get to recover. I'm assuming that has something to do with the difficulty that I chose. So let's see, X to jump. And trophy earned. That was like the easiest trophy I've seen so far. What do we see here? Construction, equipment, items, and nature. I assume since this is a story building game or world building game, we see a lot of the different blocks, you know, as per the category shown here. We don't have anything outside of a map right now, right? So let's go ahead and start mining, I guess, which is the essence of this game. Getting wood. So again, the first couple of trophies are fairly easy, not too complicated. And I assume that since this is a, you know, survival based game, I have to do what I can to sort of secure, you know, resources like wood and all the other stuff. So we have 5 pieces of wood now, and of course increasing. I'm not sure how many I would need to be able to build my first project. See what we can do. So now it looks like, you know, we have some of these logs that we've picked up here. Construction, oak wood planks. So one thing I'm not sure about is why it has the number associated to the wood planks. Does that mean I'm automatically just picking up that many planks? Not sure if I can lower that number in any way. Take half. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. Although it looks like 4 of these sets of oak logs doesn't really equate to anything. At least yet. Maybe we just need a couple more pieces of wood, I'm assuming. So taking a little bit of time to mine some items here. And I'm sure we'll, you know, this is one of those things that we'll get better at. Now what's interesting is that they seem to have disappeared from here. Wood planks. Maybe one mistake I made just recently when I was trying to create that, whatever item it was. We have planks and we have the logs, right? I'm sure each of those have a different functionality. Let's gather 4 different planks. It looks like it's, you know, something sort of under construction here. So maybe I'm supposed to get more of those. Let's pick up half of these. And then maybe another one. Okay, so there you go. So apparently we can now create a crafting table. There you go. Oops. Take half. Quick move. There it is. So I can just sort of place it anywhere here, I assume. Let's go ahead and put it, sure, why not? Let's just drop it over here. And I don't know what that was that I just dropped a minute ago. So let's make use of this. Okay, so this is a, what, crafting table. And I assume from what we just seem to have made, we can probably craft more things. Because now, as you can see, as I shift through a lot of these categories, equipment, items, and it looks like some sheep is now walking around here. It's, it's not really hostile, so I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. Right, so getting back to this. Construction, equipment, items, and nature. It looks like, it shows us some recipes that we can use to craft a lot of these things. What else can we do? Let's go ahead and gather some more items. Maybe we'll, get more information on that stuff. So for some odd reason, I was under the impression that, with this game, from what I've seen before, we had to have like different items in order for us to be able to, mine things, like a pickaxe or something. But it seems like we can just pick up whatever we need, or at least mine it, um, however way we see fit. Now, let's see if we can make anything else here. So it's interesting how the more items you pick up, your recipes sort of increase, right? And the birch wood, a smoker. So we can drop things, we can pick them back up. See if I can mine for some more stuff here. Since I feel like I've only scratched the surface so far. Another thing too is, when we first started, it was sort of daytime and morning, and now it's sort of, you can kind of see how the sun is starting to set, which means we should probably start thinking about survival. Maybe we can start, I mean, I don't want to hurt this little guy here, but I think food may be necessary. Ooh. So it looks like there's some zombie that's starting to attack us. Which makes sense because now it's nighttime, so we'll have to survive. We seem to have obtained some resources here. Let's, kind of get food provisions as well here. Sorry we had to do that. Alright, let's see if we can craft something else in the meantime. Torch. Equipment. Unfortunately, we don't have the recipe for a sword just yet. Looks like there's another enemy for us as well. Suppose what we can start doing is maybe start sort of building a fort for us, seeing that this is a survival game. Oak log. So do we use these? Or do we have to use planks, for enemies to not being able to, hack their way inside? Still trying to get used to the controls here. I see. So these are sort of my quick items. So let's see. Should I make my fort right here? Not sure how I can undo what I just did. Unless I have to do this every single time. And we're gonna need some more planks, looks like. Some more zombies. There we go. And some more. So I guess lesson learned, we should have fortified some sort of a base during the daytime. And back to square one. Nice pixelated moon that you can see over here. And it looks like it's early morning now. Let's try eating one of these guys. Nice. So I guess I seem to have forgotten where I put my crafting table. So I guess for beginners, a good idea is to sort of place them nearby your main base or something. Okay, so here's our crafting table. So here's some of the swords, and maybe if we can get some type of a pickaxe. Here's a wooden pickaxe, which I imagine we should be able to do. And for something like this, I guess we need some of those planks and 2 of those sticks. Yeah, oak, wood, 3 oak wood planks, and then 2 of these sticks. Which we actually do have, so I wonder if we can make that. Oh, sorry, these were oak logs, not planks. All right. We have enough I seem to have enabled crouch mode somehow. Alright, there we go. These are some more logs. I don't recall where I got those planks from earlier. Those are also more oak logs. I guess here's some concrete or stone that we can mine. Which, you know, I suppose it's used for the stone pickaxe. Or maybe even a weapon that we can sort of create. And of course, this does take slightly longer to mine. Oh, what was this? Oats. I wonder if this makes a difference in mining faster. They're really more or less the same time. Oh wow, this actually goes down further deep. I'm not sure if I want to get into all that just yet. Seems like that guy's getting hit by the other enemy as well. There you go. Alright. Obviously gotta stay away from these guys since I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, this guy is chasing after me. Surprise, surprise. So back to our fort, and I really don't know what I was up to here. Um, I suppose we can continue. I mean, I definitely hope I can utilize this by the time it's done. Another thing I'm wondering about is what that icon means at the top right. Does that mean we have acquired some new recipe or something based on our inventory? So a lot of this is, going to be a learning curve for me. So for now, I'll just continue getting as much wood as possible. Looks like there's an enemy we'll have to watch out for. And our health looks like it's going pretty bad, right? So let's see if we can eat. Probably should have done that long ago. All the rotten flesh is a very bad idea. Do I have anything else to eat? Yeah, it looks like we're either poisoned or something. Right, so is this how it's done? That's my question. Is overnight, can all the enemies get inside this thing? Or I guess my question is, can they really jump over a lot of these obstacles? But the thing is, the problem is, now I seem to have gotten myself stuck inside my own fort. So let's see if we can make a little door for us. Although, of course, I'll call it a door, but it's really just an entrance. So obviously, kind of lame right now. So going forward, at least I've learned that this rotten flesh is probably not for, it's not something that's edible. Seeds. Okay. I wonder if we can plant any of these seeds nearby to where something can grow. So is it as simple as just doing this? Do I just... No, I can't really drop it here. Maybe it has to be put in a spot where, you know, it has a capability to grow. If I just drop it, that doesn't really qualify, I'm assuming. But yeah, looking at the draw distance in this game, I mean, fairly big. A lot of potential. Ooh, self-destruction. But at least that guy dropped a good bit of resources. So a lot of great stuff you can craft, but a lot of these we don't really have, the necessary ingredients. Interesting. So by what that recipe meant, um, can I really combine a lot of these here to get planks? Yes, I can. I seem to have overlooked that. That's actually a crafting table. Right, because these are planks. I keep forgetting that they're not, what was it? Just a plain raw wood that I had acquired from the trees. Alright, so let's try the pickaxe one more time, since we seem to have acquired some planks. So 3 of these planks and then 2 of these stakes. So there we go. Kind of like that. There you go. Craft and take. So a little slow at this, but definitely getting there. So there's our pickaxe. And another thing I wonder is, is this like Skyrim where, usage of your tools eventually will kind of wear them down? All right, so now a lot of these stones are acquired a little faster, I assume because of the fact that we have a pickaxe now. Um, I'm sure that has, it has to play a role. So quite a bit of these that we can grind. Cobblestone. Yeah, I suppose it does have a, you know, quality of life. As you can see, that pickaxe, it seems to be at about 60% consumed. I wonder what these are here. So it looks like we should be able to create a stone sword. Correct me if I'm wrong. The 2 of these cobblestones and then, 1 stick. But the thing is, we still need to create another one of those sticks. So it's like, there is a slight dependency. Here we are. So a stick can be obtained with 2 rows of 10 sets of, I'm sorry, 2 rows of 10 wood planks. And looking at the time, it's looking like it's almost nighttime here. We're gonna have to kind of defend ourselves and get some food yet again. That's why. There's 2 of them. And there goes our pickaxe. So another lesson to be learned here is that we should have acquired some food during the daytime when it was available. Because right now, the only things we'll probably encounter are more and more enemies. Let's see if we can get lucky and find something up here. And I'm not sure if flowers are actually edible or not. Looks like that's a no. So likely I'm going to have to wait until morning now in the game and hope that we can, get some animals together. Ooh. I forgot that guy could explode. And now we seem to be getting chased by this crazy spider. More enemies. Looks like someone's trying to throw some bows at us. Or some arrows. Yeah, we do have this rotten flesh just in case. But we don't want to be eating that stuff. Unless we have no choice. What is this? Unfortunately, it's a cat. Do we have to rely on this thing? Thankfully, the game is not going to allow us in consuming that thing. More zombies. All right, so let's just go ahead and rely on the rotten flesh, as crazy as it sounds. At the risk of being poisoned. Yikes. Gotta watch out for these guys. Oh, and we will probably die soon. Here's a fort we built earlier, although I'm not sure if we can rely on this thing anymore. Or if ever. Probably worth our time to build a crafting table here as well so we have easier access to it. Place it right in near the middle. So if I want to build this bed, I would need 3 of these white wool and 3 planks, which is not that complicated. Although we only have 2 of these guys, can we use anything else? gray wool. So we still need some wool in order for us to build a decent bed. But thankfully, it is daytime now. And we seem to have, managed to escape from a lot of those enemies. So now our objective, first of all, is to sort of get some food. And I seem to still be giving off this poisonous vibe. Gotta watch out for this guy, although I feel like I'm probably gonna get hit at some point. Alright. So unfortunately that didn't drop any meat. Let's get this guy. So does that right there have any impact? Yep, it does. So we're now restoring some of our life force. So let's continue down. So clearly we're a little, better in shape now. And that is the end of today's stream. So I am now going to try to figure out how this game actually saves. I assume autosave is enabled by default because a lot of this stuff is stored on the cloud. So, but there you have it. I mean, day one complete. Again, I'm still a noob at this, but at least we seem to have gotten a hang of, how we can craft new items together, using the resources that we do have. And I think it was overall a good start. So let's see what else we can learn in the next stream. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.